I knew I would be doing what I'm doing right now at 15 years old. Even though I wanted to go to the NFL, which I did, I wanted to go to law school. I wanted to change the world through policy. And the Lord had other plans. And he said, no, you're going to preach the gospel. I always get my man. And he did. He got me. When I dreamt of what renovation could be, I would want to go to a church where I actually got to engage with people of different races and different ethnicities and different economic strata and different educational levels. And I knew it could be done, even though my seminary professor told me it couldn't be. Literally, told me it was not possible. Ministry is a challenge. There's not been a single day since we started this church that's been without difficulty. We went through 3 teams that we tried to start a church with before the 4th one finally got it off the ground, while starving and living without heat. Once we finally got the church off the ground, as we began to wade into the difficult social and societal issues of our day and try to apply the gospel to them, we lost about 150 people just over the course of a few months. I remember calling and talking to different pastors about if they'd ever attempted anything like this, multi-service or multi-site, multi-ethnic church. And there were a lot of rebuffs. It's just been, it's been a long go. Personally and professionally, it's just been a long go. I remember Googling one day, multi-ethnic, multi-site gathering, and an article popped up from Leadership Network. And so I started reading that article, and all of the desires that I had began to be affirmed in what I was reading. And Leadership Network became a place for me that would look at me and say yes, instead of no. So everywhere else where people would say, no, that's not possible, Leadership Network would say, yes, now how are we gonna do it? To know that I had an entire group of people who were thinking about getting to the edges of what is able to be done was a breath of fresh air. It's not just that Leadership Network points me to innovative works that help me to brainstorm what the next move is, but Leadership Network and its leaders have actually sat with me, helped me arrive at solutions that have been monumental to our church, not only being innovative, but sustaining itself and replicating itself. There's no way I would do it if I didn't believe in what they do. Not at all. As far as I know, there is no one else doing what Leadership Network does, the way Leadership Network does it. It has created an environment for me and for my church where I don't feel like I'm rowing upstream, but that there is fresh wind in my sails, and usually it's when I need it most.